Welcome to the Get Digital Marketing Results podcast, where we give you information and actionable tips to grow your organization.
Hi, I'm Bob Clark.
And I'm Donna Body. We're with Delos Inc., and we make the web work for you. In today's Tech News Tuesday episode, we're talking about creating content that's relevant to your audience while keeping search engines happy. With the rise of AI tools, it's easier than ever to produce content quickly, but that can lead to a lot of surface level articles that prioritize speed and SEO over true value. We're discussing creating content that not only ranks well, but truly connects with your audience. Plus, learn how Google's recent updates on helpful content may have you rethinking content creation.
That's right, Donna. Google's recent search updates really sent a clear message. Content should serve people first, not just search engines. And when we talk about creating helpful content, it's about building trust with your audience and making sure the content you produce delivers value. The rise of AI-generated content has made it easier than ever to churn out articles, but it's also flooded search results with repetitive content that lacks depth.
Exactly, Bob. Google's focus now is on what they call people-first content. They want content that addresses user intent, not just content that ranks well. And when we say user intent, we mean understanding why someone is searching for something. Are they looking for information? Are they ready to make a purchase? Understanding intent allows you to create content that aligns with what your audience truly needs, not just what will rank. And you've heard me say this a million times. Start with the questions people are already asking you and the stories you're telling every day.
And with Google's emphasis on EEAT, expertise, experience, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness, you don't want to cut corners. The recent updates really shine a spotlight on the importance of these factors. If your content lacks depth or expertise, it's not going to cut it anymore. So if you're using tools like ChatGPT to help you generate content, that's fine, but make sure you're adding real value to the conversation. We've talked before about the importance of using AI to sound like you and not like a robot.
Right, and that's why it's crucial to go deeper with your content. Instead of just covering the basics, get into real-world examples, share case studies, offer insights that can't be found anywhere else. This is about building authority and trust with your audience. Google rewards content that goes beyond surface-level answers. So if your competitors are writing a generic 500 words on a topic, maybe you should be writing 1,000 words, but packed with more detailed, actionable information. It's not about the word count, though. It's about the depth of knowledge that you provide.
That's true, but don't add words for the sake of just adding words. That's where originality comes in too. While it's tempting to rely on industry templates or trends, it's important to bring your unique perspective to the table. If you have to find a way to personalize your content to fit your audience needs, fresh, original content builds trust and fosters a loyal audience. According to HubSpot's latest report, 75% of marketers agree that personalized content drives profitability. So don't be afraid to be original. Find ways to connect with your audience that go beyond what everyone else is just doing.
Absolutely. And it's also important to think beyond just blog posts. While writing is still a key part of a content strategy, people consume information in so many different ways now. Video, podcasts, webinars, they're all part of the content ecosystem that you need to engage with. Diversifying your content allows you to meet your audience where they are, whether they prefer reading, watching, or listening. And it's perfectly fine to reuse and repurpose the same content in different media.
Right. And don't forget about incorporating stories. People love stories. They help break down complex topics and make them more relatable. Think about how you can use storytelling to connect the dots for your audience. A quick, relevant story can make your content more engaging and memorable. and it's a great way to highlight your product or service without coming off as too salesy.
And don't overthink this. You're telling stories to your customers and prospects all the time. Use those in your marketing. And finally, use analytics to continuously improve. Content creation doesn't stop once the post is live. You need to be promoting that content too. Look at metrics like time on page, bounce rates, and social engagements to find out if your content is resonating with your audience. The bottom line is this: creating helpful content isn't just about satisfying the algorithms, it's about creating real value for your potential customers. Focus on user intent, add depth to your content, be original, and diversify your formats. And remember, this is a long-term game. You have to be patient, keep iterating, and always be in tune with what your audience and the search engines are looking for.
And that's it for today's episode. You can find some links on this topic at delosync.com/episode 374. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our actionable digital marketing tips to grow your organization.